It's only blooming Friday, isn't it?
It's the 7th of October. How is it the 7th of October already?
I don't know, this month is flying by. Welcome back to the latest episode of The Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa and Dales and Peaks Estate Agents.
If you've messaged us this week, thank you very much. I've had lots of messages this week. Just saying, one woman said that she was in the gym laughing out loud on the treadmill, which I love the idea of.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening. And if you're new here, then welcome.
Actually, talking of messages as well, Rich, who is a regular listener to the show, we love Rich. He was at Madrid airport at the weekend and he was howling as well. Oh, actually, you messaged me yesterday. He was back in the office after getting back from, where did I say you went?
Madrid.
Your brain's gone today. Watching too much TikTok, which we'll get onto. We'll get onto that in a minute.
Already happened.
Oh God, my brain's mush. He was in the office, and normally he said that he will sort of like just put it on, but he's going to take headphones, he said, into work now, because obviously yesterday we were talking about weeing on people.
We were indeed. Morning, Rich, or afternoon, Rich, or whenever you're listening to this.
Yeah, hey up, Rich.
Right, okay, so you've just mentioned TikTok.
So we've been saying for a while now, I mean, you've been on TikTok for a long time. You love TikTok. Yeah. I haven't been on it. So I thought yesterday, do you know what? I'm a bit late to the party, but I'm going to get on it. So I did.
And?
Mate, I've got a problem. I am addicted to TikTok.
Yeah, it'll get worse. It honestly will get worse.
So last night I was, because you said when you first set it up, you've got to be quite careful about what you watch because the algorithms then show you those kind of videos. So I was going through it last night and liking ones that I liked and following and blah, blah, blah. Mate, I stayed up till gone 11 o'clock last night. My eyes were literally like going and I could not stop watching TikTok.
This is the thing. Half an hour will disappear. It will, honestly, you could spend an hour and a half on TikTok and not even realise it. But do you know what I do now? Instead of watching TV, I like to go upstairs, get into bed, get a cup of tea, get onto TikTok.
That was me this morning. I was having my breakfast, granola and yoghurt, if you're interested. And literally, I just had TikTok up and I was just flicking through and I couldn't stop. I was nearly late for this podcast because I was watching them.
Well, I'm worried because you go on your phone quite a lot, don't you? This is going to make you 10 times worse.
Oh, mate. This morning as well, I voice noted you actually because I was watching like a Kardashian clips one and like Kardashian memes.
Oh, so funny.
Oh my God.
Todd Crane.
I was dying. If you're a Kardashian fan, right, you will probably remember this episode because it's a really funny one. It's when Scott Disick is winding up Kris Jenner and doing prank calls and being her old family friend, Todd Crane.
It's Todd Crane. Isn't it like your old family friend?
Yeah. It's the way he says it.
Funniest. I loved him on the Kardashians. Like him and Khloe were my favourites for sure.
Him and Khloe, their relationship was so nice. And in fact, on that Kardashian TikTok today, I watched a thing. There was this beautiful slow music, and they both came together and embraced. It was like showing how nice their relationship is.
Well, a lot of people say that they should have got together. I mean, they obviously can't now, but like they're almost like kindred spirits, aren't they?
But they are both single.
I tell you,
just saying.
I know, but.
Oh, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
It would be a bit weird. But yeah, well, you're going to, I mean, this weekend, that's it. You're screwed.
Well, no, I'm not screwed. I'm sorted. That's my plans sorted for this weekend. I literally can't wait to finish this podcast today and get on TikTok.
I'm never going to hear from you ever again, am I?
Well, mind you, while you say that, I am just going to be sending you constant videos. So it started last night. I was like, mate, get ready. Yeah. I'm in it now. I get it. I get TikTok. Get ready for all the videos I'm going to be sending you.
So our lovely sponsors. Don't make you jump.
Yes.
The lovely Dales and Peaks. I've been having a look at their Facebook and they've put a house on in Derbyshire. And it is probably one of the most beautiful houses I think I've ever. This is the house I want. Please.
Is this the house that everyone's been going wild for?
Right. Well, first of all, you'll like it because it's got a turning circle at the front of it.
With
some gravel. Yeah.
Oh God, the sound of the gravel underneath the tyres.
Look at that lovely blossom tree in the middle.
That is
for
stunning.
a start of the turning circle. And then the house is like double fronted. I love a double fronted house.
And look at the windows.
That's what I mean. I mean, how nice is I know.
Oh, damn. Look in there.
Damn. I mean, that is a nice house. And it's got a lot of comments underneath. And what I love is just like, obviously, like wives tagging husbands going, next house?
Yeah.
Win the lottery? I want this one.
Could you work a few more hours, darling? A little bit of overtime, maybe, and perhaps we could move here with the children.
I know. I love seeing what people put underneath.
How much is it? Does it say how much it's on for?
I think you have to click on the link. Actually, let's do that. Let's guess. How much would you say that house is?
Okay. I'm going to say...
What's the description? How many bedrooms has it got? Does it say?
Elegant, stylish and beautifully positioned. This grand double-fronted stone-built property occupies tranquil grounds, measuring approximately 1 acre on the outskirts of Chesterfield. I won't read the whole thing because there's quite a lot. Okay. But it's a Georgian home.
Right.
It's got 4 reception rooms.
Woo!
Hello. And spacious... It just says spacious bedrooms. It doesn't say how many. I'm going to click on the link.
Let's say it. Oh, it's going to say how much it is. Let's say it
guess.
together. Okay, let me think of a price. Okay. So it's going to be in the hundreds of thousands.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm going to go with 700.
5.
Oh, and 35.
We're close.
735. You said what?
695.
Okay. Oh, mate, we are both so way out. I'm actually embarrassed to say how much.
See, I don't know which way out we are. Are we under? Are we under or over? We must be under. Are we under?
I mean, it's safe to say Dales and Peaks will never employ us because we ain't got a clue. Oh my God, we're so under.
Guess the price of the house with Laura and Becky, who have no idea. Go on.
It's on for 900,000.
Listen, I'm sure that is a bargain.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
And it's a bloody good job we don't go out and do valuations.
Isn't it? Yeah, don't come to us. Go to Dales and Peaks, guys, because they know what they're talking about.
Right, okay, so you have a candle routine that you need to tell me about, yeah?
Oh, no, mate, I don't have a candle routine.
Don't you?
No. Do I look like the kind of person who has a candle routine?
No,
come on.
To be fair.
So last night I was on TikTok. Funnily enough.
This is what this podcast's going to be from now on. I apologise. Have you seen that TikTok? I was on TikTok. Go on.
So last night there was a video on there and it was a woman and it was entitled Candle Routine. And I thought, candle routine? Who has a candle routine?
God, right.
But it got me. I watched. I thought, I want to see.
You want a candle routine?
I want to see what happens. Because basically,
what happens? They just light candles.
Well, this is the thing. Because surely you just get your lighter out of your matches, you just quickly go around.
Whoa. Hang on though. I do not have a lighter. I do not have matches.
Do you have one of those stick things?
I bloody do. I love it. Also, the tube bit bends. So if it's a candle in an awkward position, I can bend the tube.
Well, this is genius because you know when you've got like a big thick candle and the wick is right down in there and you've got to get your thumb and finger in the lighter.
You burn your acrylics sometimes and your gels. It bloody hurts as well, doesn't it?
I need
not
me
for
one
me.
of them.
Not for, I'll get you one.
Where'd you get one?
A pound shop.
Oh, only a pound?
Yeah, get a few. Dot them around the house. Anyway, back to this candle routine.
We're taking the mick out of the candle routine.
We actually have them.
We didn't even realise.
I don't have a candle routine. Well, I light the one in the lounge first. Then I go to the kitchen.
I do love my candles. I've got them all over the place. But yeah, normally I'll just go around and go, ding, 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 done. That's it. And then when it's time to blow them out, I just go around, done. Not this woman. So she has an order that she does them in. Right. And also she's got one of those little snuffers. Yeah, to put them out.
To be fair, I'd quite like a snuffer.
I did have a snuffer at my old house, but I don't know what happened to my snuffer.
Yeah, you did have a snuffer. I was thinking that. You are literally the candle lady, and you don't even know it.
Do you know what? I might do my first ever TikTok tonight on my Friday evening candle routine.
Well, yeah, maybe you should. I am one of those people that I have a shit ton of candles. All I want for my birthday, I always say it, is either White Company or Jo Malone candles. Yeah. I don't want anything else. So I have so many of them. And I don't like them because I don't want to.
You don't want to use them.
James, my husband's just like, this is stupid. We've got so many candles, and we're not. If he lit one of my candles, I'd divorce him.
You've lit one of my what?
Yeah, I got a 3-wick Seychelles one from White Company. I've got 2 of them. 2 of them. They're massive.
You need
Never
to
been
light
lit.
one. You need at least light one of them. Save one, light one of them. Because the smell, in fact, we need to give a tip. So if you are looking for a delightful
hang on. Is this Becky's tips?
This is Becky's candle tips or wicks. Becky's candle wick tips.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I actually love that.
Got so excited. Wicks kind of rhymes with tips.
Yeah. Oh God,
how can
I'm onto something here. I'm onto something.
Brainstorm. Actually, whenever Becky and I brainstorm stuff, we always go, right, let's think of a name. Then we both go silent and we just go, oh, yeah.
Well, and then we go, we'll think on about it. That's what we say. We'll have a little think later.
So anyway, your candle wick tips is?
In fact, I think I got this from you. So it's kind of
it's mine again.
It's your tip.
All your tips come from me.
I just nick them and take them off as my own. So if you want an amazing winter scent candle, what's the one we love from the White Company?
White Company Fir Tree or White Company Winter, either or. The Fir Tree one is probably my favourite. I would have, it does things to me.
It's delightful.
Yeah, that if you ever like, you walk into somewhere quite posh and you sniff at Christmas, you're like, oh, it smells amazing. I bet you any money it's the White Company Fir Tree candle.
And the smell lasts, doesn't it, for ages? Some candles, it's a bit like, that smell lasts and lingers.
And they're a bit pricey. They are a bit pricey, but they burn longer. So actually, price per burn is probably the same as if you got one of those Yankee candles, which I do not like.
I've never bought a Yankee candle in my life. Have you?
Don't like them.
Why are they so popular? Why do people like a Yankee candle?
I don't know. Why are they called Yankee candles?
And why are they in a jar? Why I don't
why in a jar? Why in a jar?
But when you go past, I think there's one in Meadowhall Shopping Centre. When you go past the Yankee candle shop, it's rammed. There's queues. I'm always like, why are you buying Yankee candles?
They're really expensive. Imagine working in that shop. I'd have a headache all day.
I didn't know you didn't like Yankee candles as well.
I literally can't stand them. Yeah. What's Sand and Fog from TK Maxx? They're nice candles.
Really nice. Well, actually...
are we sadder than the woman that's got a candle? There's us slagging her off. Oh, God, what a dick. She's got a candle routine. And we've literally been talking about candles for 5 minutes. You've even got tips.
What has happened to us? Oh my God.
I do bloody love a candle though.
So as we were ending the podcast yesterday, I went onto my WhatsApp and I had a voice note from a friend of mine. Now, love a voice note. We always voice note, don't we? All for it. Quicker than typing. You don't get a sore thumb and an achy fingers and all that. However, what I don't like is... a long voice note.
I would say if it's over 2 minutes, I'd struggle to listen to it. I mean, you're right.
Do you want to know how long this was? That one that popped up yesterday?
Go on.
7 minutes 39.
What?
And you know who you are if you're my mate and you're listening to this and you sent to me. You know if you.
Can I guess who it is?
Yeah.
Will I guess?
Probably won't. No.
Oh, okay. I won't then. I won't bother. I won't waste my time.
Then. That's mental. Yeah.
What? Is it interesting? But you haven't listened. There's no way you've listened to that. Don't lie. Have you listened to...
I might have listened in the car. I'll listen if I'm driving. But when do you get time to listen to a 7-minuter?
You don't. Also, you bring up a really, really interesting point, right? If I ever have to make a phone call at any point in the day, I will plan it in when I'm driving.
Oh my God, so do I.
You don't ever walk around and then sit down in your dining room and make a phone call?
No, we used to back in the day, didn't we? That used to be a thing. You'd sit there and then you'd make the call, but nah.
I always make any phone calls I need to make whilst driving.
Same. And I tell you what I also do as well. When I come to my destination, I go, anyway, gotta go.
Yeah.
You don't carry the phone call on after you stop. You can well, I've arrived, so see ya.
I've been known, and I do this often. I know there's a couple of people listening will be like, yeah, I know you do that. If the other person's talking a lot and I get either A, bored... or B, I pull up to my destination, sometimes it's quite hard to be like, oh, I've got to go. I just hang up.
But don't they know that you're just hanging up on them?
No, I think sometimes you think you get cut off. I literally I'll literally go, oh, right, okay. And as I'm talking, I just hang up. So it sounds like I got cut off. Yeah, I do it a lot.
Sorry, signal was bad.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, my car cut you off. The car system cut you off.
Yeah, some people are boring on the phone, though. I mean, phone calls alone.
Oh.
I mean, we barely ring you. Weirdly,
No.
if you ring me, I'm like, oh, shit.
We know it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Who's got time to make phone calls anymore?
No one. Right, what's going on in the world? I'll tell you what's going on in the world. Blackouts.
I was reading about this last night. They're saying that we're going to, because of this cost of living crisis, we're going to have like power cuts through the day.
Well, I mean, it's more that they think, well, not cost of living. There's a shortage of gas. So, your face. So, apparently it's very unlikely, but they are planning in for it, which means if there's a possibility, which is bloody crazy.
Isn't life a worry at the
3
moment?
3 hours without electricity. 3 hours?
Well, what would we do?
I don't know.
What would we
I'm not
do?
going to say it. Do you know what I'm going to start doing? Hey, listen, talking about candles, here's tip number 2.
Stock up on
Go
candles.
and buy some bloody candles. I'm not even shitting you. I was like, okay, I need to go and buy a load of candles. Yeah. Good excuse to go to the White Company.
Well, I don't think that's the place we should be
Do you
sending
remember?
people when there's a cost of living crisis. Go and buy some really expensive candles, guys.
Do you remember when we went out for your birthday? In fact, it was nearly a year ago, wasn't it? And we went to Birmingham. We got a bit drunk, didn't we? In Carluccio's, wherever we went. And then I went to the White Company and literally lost my mind. Didn't I? At one point you're like, you're right, Laura.
I tell you what, it's the worst idea to get drunk and then go shopping because you don't give a fuck what you're spending, do you?
You're just like, kids don't need food, but I need that fir tree white candle.
I remember looking at you at one point. And you literally, the only way I can describe it is you were laden down with White Company things.
It looked like I was looting the place.
Honestly, it did. It actually did.
Anyway, so they're talking about the unlikelihood. Is that a word? Unlikelihood of these blackouts. Just because we've got no gas, I think because Russia have done something and Jesus Christ.
Basically, we blame Russia for it all. If anything's going wrong, let's blame Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's quite depressing and a bit of a worry, isn't it? I know a lot of people are worried at the moment.
You know what happens though? It's Christmas. People have got. I mean, think of the amount of electricity people use for their lights.
What if we're
Christmas dinner?
Yeah, what if they tell us we're only allowed a certain amount, so we've got to like ration it or something?
Well, that's what they're saying. Yeah, that's it. That's what a blackout is. It's rationing gas. God. It's saying we can't. You have to stop using it for 3 hours.
This Christmas is going to be the worst because we might have blackouts and not be able to use electricity. And there's no speech from the Queen this year.
Oh, Becky, fucking hell!
Sorry.
Come on.
That's what everyone was thinking, though. Sorry. No, but how bad's it going to be?
Jesus.
How bad?
Well,
anyway,
listen.
Do you know what? And I've got something on a lighter note, just to
Jesus Christ,
a bit of light and shading.
Go on.
I have noticed some nice things that people are doing to help people in the cost of living crisis. So there's a school up near Newcastle, basically. They're providing every child in the school with a new winter school coat.
Oh, that's nice.
How nice is that? So all they ask is that parents return the coat when the child has grown out of it, and the school and the parents have raised money. So they basically keep the coats for the next children, and it's quite nice,
That's
isn't
lovely,
it?
yeah.
Also, Asda are offering over 60s soup, a roll, and unlimited tea and coffees for £1 in their
saw
cafes.
this.
I love this. So guys, if you're over 60, get yourself to the Asda. Have a soup, a roll, and unlimited tea and coffee.
That is lovely.
You know what we should do, though, just quickly?
Go on.
We ain't over 60, but we could, perhaps put a bit of,
When we're feral, I think we'd get away with it.
Get in there, have a free soup.
Right. It's time to give away the 10th letter for our Ringwood Hall Spa giveaway. Now, we have to, unfortunately, go there today, don't we?
God, it's a real pain. I'm dreading it. Yeah, I'm dreading that glass of Prosecco as we first walk in and then relaxing in the spa.
Crikey. So have a look on our Instas today, at laurasummerslifestyle, at Becky Hayes UK, because of course we'll probably post some photos and some videos. But we want to give you the chance to win a Twilight package at the spa. It's the Orchid Escape package. So basically you get used to the spa and you get a treatment as well. It's for you and a friend.
It's delightful. You've still got another week to enter. All you need to do is spell out the treatment that we are giving you with a different letter each day. The letters are in no particular order, and the letter today is S.
There we go. S is the letter. If you want the other letters, listen back to the last 9 episodes. We don't mind, as we said yesterday. You can skip through the podcast just to find the letter.
Sure.
That's fine. So the letter today is S. If you want to have a look at the spa, have a look at ringwoodhall.com. Mate. Yeah, what did that person tag us in on Insta about the mate thing?
Oh, it was like a little meme, wasn't it?
If your friend messages you with the word mate.
Yeah, or if they start the conversation with the word mate, you know you're in for something good.
Well, something happened to me yesterday that was inevitable. And
go on.
So my chickens, right? Where were we? Where that person was like, oh, you're the one with the blah, blah, blah. Oh, it was that lady Libby, wasn't it?
And you're the one with the chickens.
What were you? She's like, oh, your Insta's all about... Was it Lily?
I can't remember.
And then she looked at me and she went, and yours is chickens. I was like, brilliant.
Well, she's got us down to a T, hasn't she? Let's be honest.
Anyway, my lovely little chickens. What I do now is, because they love me so much, I can just let them out in my garden now, and
nice.
I don't worry that they'll fly off. So they have a little pootle round, and they're quite good. They weed as they go along, not weed. So they pull up the weeds.
Oh, peck the weeds.
Yeah, and they're just there in the garden. It's just quite nice. Anyway, yesterday, what I do is I let them out when I get up, and then when I go out, I put them back in. I forgot.
Oh, no.
So I went out all day.
And you left the chickens out all day?
Yeah. So I got back in, and it was about 1 o'clock before I came to meet you. I looked in the garden. I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, they've gone.
I bet you were panicking,
all 3 of them, nowhere to be seen.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, my God. Oh my God, they've gone.
Did you feel upset?
Well, first of all, I just didn't know what to think. I was like, where the hell have they gone? So I was like, has something eaten them and dragged them away? I was like, oh God. So I started ran in the house, screamed at Grace, like, the chickens have gone. She's like, what? Anyway, I thought, right, I need a up high view.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So I ran up to my bedroom, opened my little window, what are they called? Skylight things. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Look down, there they are. In my next door neighbour's garden.
Oh, they haven't gone far then.
It's like, oh God. So anyway,
they had a right little adventure though, hadn't they?
Yeah, well, there's a gate between my garden and my neighbour's garden. So I opened the gate and I just kind of just went, shit. So anyway, do you know what they did? Oh my God, it was like a scene out of a movie. They were right down the end of the garden and I ran in. Oh, and I just went, chickens. And they all just looked at me in slow motion and just like running towards me. Yeah.
Oh, mate, I wish you'd filmed it. But some slow music over it.
Chickens run like T-Rexes, little T-Rexes running up to me. And I was like, T-Rexes, come on, my little babies, come on. Run to mama. So I picked one up, little Hey, picked her up, turned round, and my neighbour was just staring at me. So I just kind of flapped hey, like kind of just went, I just get the chicken. She's like, that's all right. It's like, come on then, kids.
Were they happy to be home?
Honestly, yeah. I think they got into the garden and then thought, oh, we can't get back.
Yeah, they were probably panicking.
Mate, they'd been out for hours as well.
God, you're lucky they didn't go further or get eaten by something.
I know, but I'm a chicken mum now. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I've trained them. They know
they've
me.
Returned.
Exactly. Right. That's it. We're off for the weekend.
We've got to go to the spa. Yeah, have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. We'll be back on a Monday.